Hello my friends, welcome to my preview video for my live art auction happening Sunday, January 26th, 2020 at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what I'm going to do right now is just give you a really quick glimpse at the paintings that will be available. I'm trying to include paintings that will be affordable for everyone, from little small 8-inch rounds up to 12 by 24. So there's going to be something for everybody, and I hope to see you all there. I don't do this, I've only done this one other time, and I had such a great time talking to everybody, and it was a blast. So first thing I just want to mention really quick, if you see a painting right now that doesn't have resin on it, it will have resin by the time it reaches your home. It will have 2 coats of resin, to be exact. I personally use resin to coat all my paintings. I feel it protects them, it encases the painting, and I just love how it magnifies the artwork. So for example, here is a painting. Well, this is part of a set, so I will show you all 3 of them. Well, 2 of them for now. These are 2 really pretty green, blue, gold, pink tree ring pours that I did. And they're pretty, they're a little shimmery. But now I want to show you the 3rd piece to this that has resin on it already, so that you can see the difference, okay? It's just, there's such a difference when this stuff goes on. So I want you to be assured that as long as you like the pattern that you see, it is going to be even 10 times better once I get this 2 coats of resin on, okay? So this is just the paint dry. There's no varnish or anything on there. So there you have it, okay? So we will actually start with this 3-piece set. And I'm not going to do pricing or anything like that or descriptions. I just want to show you what's going to be there. So I'll start with the smallest and work my way up. So first set will be this 3-piece set. Next up will be a 2-piece set, and I realize my ring light is going to show on the pieces that are resined already. But again, on auction night, you'll get really good views of all this stuff. So this is a 2-piece set on wood. Next, we have a little 8-inch round done in the bloom technique. A very pretty snowflake. Bloom technique again. And what I do is I coat these one time right when they're done, and then I put them away, and then once they sell, I do the final coat because I don't want to waste too much resin in case it doesn't sell. So there is that one. So that's why you're seeing little pieces of resin here. I haven't finished it yet. Next up, we have a figure 8 pour that I did. Now this, believe it or not, and I'm glad I'm able to show you this, this is Artist Loft pre-mixed pouring paint. There's no resin, there's no varnish. That is how that paint dries right out of the bottle. It is phenomenal. Yes, I will still be putting resin on this, but I just wanted to show you guys that because I know a lot of people have asked about that. Artez's pre-poured, pre-mixed pouring paints, not so much. The Artist Loft though, yes. This is a 12 by 12 that was done in a recent video. It will be resined. I'm going to keep saying that so people know, because I don't want anybody to think that that's how it's going to come. And we have this 11 by 14. If you hear clicking, that's Clyde walking around the kitchen. got blues and browns and tans. Really pretty painting. Another 11 by 14. This was done with fishing lures. It's a really fun, different type of painting. The ends actually look like fishing lures. Like this is the chain and the ends are the feathers, for those of you that even know what I'm talking about right now. Then we have a 12 by 12 that I just did this past week on YouTube. The Flip, Drag, and Blow. And that is coated in resin. Just so you know, I decided to put the ring light here to be able to show you like the golds and stuff in the paintings. So while it is a pain, it does help to show that. Then we have this Beautiful tree ring pour. That's going to look gorgeous with resin on it. Absolutely gorgeous. Very simple shades of blue, green, and a little bit of white. Then we have a 10 by 10. Done with primary elements. Another 10 by 10. This was a 11 by 14, a really simple flip cup. There's something about it that was really pretty. It almost has like that fantasy theme, like the cells are wispy, almost. And that's going to be another stunner once it's coated. This next painting is picking up the light so bad that I can't even put it on the table. It is gorgeous. Now this is one you see right there where we need another layer of resin. That happens a lot with resin coatings. Sorry about that. Lots and lots of interesting parts in here. It just reminds me of the most beautiful set of tropical flowers. See why I didn't want to put it down? It's just like you can't see anything on that one. And don't worry, that ring light will not be here auction night. Well, it may be here, but not in such a way that it bothers us. Love, love, love this part. So that's an 11 by 14 oval. Another 10 by 10. Primary elements. This is 11 by 14 on a gallery wrapped canvas. Just an acrylic pour that I did with a injecting a little bit of white. It's really cool, funky looking. There's that one. It's a 9 by 12. Using red, white, and blue. Ring pour with satin enamels. Now we're going to move up to some bigger pieces. This is a 10 by 20. You can see the sides there, how the paint flows over so beautifully. This was a swipe done with the Bloom recipe. Here's another 10 by 20 swipe. I'm telling you right now, this painting is going to be extraordinary once I get the resin on it. There are so many things going on in here, and while it may not look as impressive as I'm making it sound, I'm going to try to have this resined before auction night so that you can see. It's just going to, this center area here is going to do some magical things with resin on it. I can tell you that for sure. So again, that was another swipe with the bloom recipe. 10 by 20. Here's another swipe. I'm sure you guys remember, some of you guys remember this one. All primary elements. It only has the first coat on there, so don't judge it. And that's gallery wrapped also, black sides. This is a 14 by 14 flip cup. It's got some gold, some electric blue in here. Next is my 12 by 16 gallery wrapped canvas. This was the 3-corner Dutch pour that I did. So big I can't fit it in the screen. We'll do it from this way. We'll put her like that. For these last couple, I'm going to hold the camera because they are all resin. This is a serving tray. And I want you to be able to see the effects. So this was made with 100% pure resin, resin art colors, some glitter. The surface is flat, so it is totally usable. This one was really pretty. I sold the sister to it. Anyway, there's the serving tray. Then I have a 16-inch round. This is also resin and acrylic. So what I did was I did a pour that I didn't like. I blacked out some of the area, added some crystals, crushed glass, and glitter, and resined over it. And I just think that it is a stunning piece. There's a lot of gold lacing in here that you can't really see until you move it around. Let's see if I could get it. No, I can't get it to show up right now. But it's really a pretty piece. Unique. Very unique, we'll say. So we have that one. And I have an 18-inch wood round piece of resin art. This is all resin, no acrylics. Now, what's unique about this is because it's a piece of pine and it's pretty thick, you can actually take this and turn it into a table if you wanted to. Home Depot sells brackets. You would need 3 legs. The legs are $4 to $6 a piece, depending on which ones you get. The brackets are $2 a piece, so you can have a really fancy table. And I will tell you this, if this sells and you want to make a table out of it, I will personally go buy you the legs and the brackets that you will need to make it into a table. It's just really beautiful. I want it to find a good home. The night of the auction, I will show you my table that I made so that you get the gist of it. All right, we're down to the last couple of pieces here. So this is a 12 by 24 gallery wrapped. This is a recent video just from a couple weeks ago. Really, really gorgeous piece. The copper one just sold. We have the gold Dutch pour. Is that not stunning or what? Yeah, it's just stunning. And last but definitely not least, I will have a couple of jewelry trinket boxes that I have created here. So you can see this is the lid. And then there's the inside and the bottom. Now, when it comes to these, I cannot be held responsible for things like a little knot in the wood or anything like that. Or the underneath of the lid, I paint them, but you can see where you can see the resin a little tiny bit. I sand it as much as I can, but sometimes it's just impossible to get that drippage off. So, but that is the underneath. The top is beautiful. The body's beautiful. And now all the boxes have a little knot in it, just this one. So I'll show you three more lids. Here's another one. Some copper in there. And a nice green, copper, and brown. This one actually looks like a butterfly. If you look at it, like there's the, what are they, antlers? Antlers. And the wings. And this here is a full-size jewelry box. And this is the lid for that one. Love that hot pink. Which these also have to have another coat of resin put on. Primary elements, baby. Up close and personal. So, that is it, my friends. I want to thank you for watching. Please, even if you don't want to buy art, come over and hang out with us. Talk. We'll have a good time. It's Sunday night, this Sunday, January 26th, the year 2020, at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you all there, and happy pouring, guys!